Hi guys, Mr. Y here, another channel on my community development page, and this is connected to what we did last week. Last week you saw me go to the pharmacy and talk about how to get over-the-counter medication and how to get a prescription filled. This week I'm going to talk a little bit about over-the-counter medications and how to read the medication labels, how to learn from the information that they have on the packaging. So real quick, I'm just going to show you a few examples of some over-the-counter medications. This one, heartburn prevention. This would be found in the digestive aid department, that aisle that has all the digestive aid medicines. If you have a sore throat lozenges, and this would be in the cold and flu department. Nasal spray. If you have a congested nose, if you have a cold and you're stuffed up, you can get some nasal spray, and that would be in the sinus aisle. Ibuprofen, people take this if they have pain. It's a pain reliever, and if you have a fever, it can help you with your fever, and that would be in the pain relief aisle. Airborne, this is in the cold and flu section. This is if you have a cold. It has lots of vitamin C in it, so it can help you get over a cold. So there are lots of different types of medicines all over the pharmacy. And one of them that I'm going to talk about is this one I showed you, heartburn medication. Show you how you can get information from the front and from the back. So on the front, it gives you maximum strength. It tells you how strong the medicine is, what it is called, heartburn prevention. It gives you the actual ingredient, the active ingredient, famotidine tablets. It tells you how much is in each tablet, 20 milligrams. It says what it does. It's an acid reducer, and it tells you how many and what kind of medicine it is. 25 in their tablets. It could be tablets, it could be pills, it could be a liquid medicine, it could be a spray. It will tell you what type of medicine it is. So you would take this if, let's say, you had maybe one too many pieces of pizza. You were just eating pizza and you just had that one piece too many, and you start getting a heartburn because of all that tomato sauce. It just gives you a bad case of heartburn. You can take this. So on the front it tells you what kind of medicine it is, what ingredient, how much, and how much is in each tablet. On the back, it has a whole bunch of information. Really tiny letters. But it's really important to read all of this, even if it's kind of small. So, up here it tells you the drug facts. What's the active ingredient? Famotidine, 20 milligrams. And the purpose, it says, is an acid reducer. So it tells you what the medicine actually does to help, what symptoms it could help. Uses, this tells you exactly what the medicine does to help. Relieves heartburn associated with acid indigestion and sour stomach. And prevents heartburn associated with acid indigestion and sour stomach brought on by eating or drinking certain foods and beverages, like pizza. It happens to me sometimes when I eat just one too many pieces of pizza. It has warnings, the next section. The warning section gives you things to be aware of and make sure you think about before you take that medicine. Do not use if you have trouble or pain swallowing food. And do not use with other acid reducers. So don't use more than one type of heartburn prevention. The next box down here says all the things you should ask a doctor before you use this. So some examples are, you would ask a doctor if you've had heartburn over 3 months, if you have heartburn with lightheadedness, sweating, or dizziness, if you have chest or shoulder pain, if you have frequent chest pain, if you have frequent wheezing, particularly with heartburn, and if you have stomach pain or nausea. So those are all the things that you should ask your doctor about. If you have one of these symptoms, you would ask your doctor before taking this. On the second side here, it continues with some drug facts. And it says to ask a doctor or a pharmacist before use if you are taking a prescription drug, because acid reducers may interact with certain prescription drugs. So if you're taking something else, ask your doctor before you take this. It says to stop use and ask a doctor if your heartburn continues or worsens, or if you need to take this for more than 14 days. Every box of medicine always says, keep out of reach of children. In case of overdose, get medical help or contact a poison control center right away. And it gives you the number right there for the poison control center. If you ever have trouble and you think medicine has affected you and your health is in danger, and they give you the number, 1-800-222-1222. It's a very important number to have handy in your house, just in case of an emergency. This box right here in the middle, directions. So this tells you how much to take and for how long, how much per day. So adults and children 12 years and older. To relieve symptoms, swallow 1 tablet with a glass of water. Do not chew. To prevent symptoms, so if you know you're going to be eating pizza that night and you know pizza gives you heartburn, you can take this up to 10 to 60 minutes before you eat your food, and it might be able to help you prevent your heartburn. Do not use more than 2 tablets in 24 hours, so no more than two a day. Children under 12 years, ask a doctor. So if you're under 12 years old, then you would ask a doctor before taking this. And then they have a box here, other information. And it says, read the directions and warnings before use, which is what we're doing right now. Keep the carton. It contains important information. Store at 68 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit and protect from moisture. And then it has the last box here that talks about all the different inactive ingredients that are in this medicine. So there's a lot of information here. A lot of information on the front when you're shopping and you're looking through the aisles to try and find something that will help you. It's important to know your symptoms, and it's important to know what to look for. So if you have heartburn, you would look in the digestive aid department, and then you would look and try and find a box that looked like the medicine that would help your symptoms. And then you would read the front, and if you decided that this is what you would like to take, then make sure you read all the information on the bottom, on the back, before you take the medicine. So that's what you do when you're looking for an over-the-counter medication. You have to make sure the more information, the better. So read all that information on the back. So that's what you're going to be doing in class this week, is you're going to be practicing that. Practicing reading over-the-counter medication labels and prescription medication labels, and practicing walking through the room and looking at the different medications and deciding what symptoms they would help, and practicing getting all that information together and making a choice on what medicine would be best for whatever symptom that you're given when you guys do your practice pharmacy, kind of a practice pharmacy trip. So I hope you guys got some information out of this, and I'll see you next time. Talk to you soon. Bye.